What are we talking about?
You need to get off of this.
No, I'm not getting off it. I'm not. And I know I'm out of my Big Ten lane. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally know.
Georgia, Florida is the rivalry.
I get it.
They play every year.
Yeah, the world's in Jacksonville, world's largest cocktail party. I've heard of it.
Although I don't think we're supposed to say that anymore.
Why?
I don't think they call it that anymore.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they're not in Georgia.
I'm from a different era.
You got to move on.
Okay, thanks very much.
I'm happy that you play Ohio State every year.
And Michigan State.
Well, who's your rival?
Yeah. Oh, Ohio State.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the school you share a state with?
Nope.
Okay.
Nuh-uh. And Michigan State fans know that. That upsets them greatly. Because Michigan is their rival. Correct.
Right.
And then we turn around and say, that's nice. And that upsets them. That's why, their coach finds it funny when they all lock arms together and walk through Michigan warming up and knock one of the players over, and he acts all like, oh, we didn't know we did that. That's why that happens. And Mel Tucker,
But you were probably
shuts down players from appearing on this show. That's what it's like from them to this seat. And we turn around and say, okay, got it. That's nice. Because we got a big game in November. That's the one. What? Am I not speaking truth here?
I don't know.
Okay. In the same way, clearly, I don't understand
I've been explaining this to you for like
takes
2 or 3
their
years.
coach from Alabama and turns their program into one that so far more successful than Alabama.
So just because they took that coach, they should play each other now every year?
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Here's why.
As you know,
I know the reason why you want them to play each other in the regular season.
No. This is not a me thing.
Yes, it is.
It's not a me thing.
100% is. You want them to play each other in the regular season, so the loser is basically out.
No.
Which makes it easier for Michigan to then somehow make the Final Four, in which you will get embarrassed like you have every single time you've made the Final Four.
Excuse me. May I now speak?
Well, you can't refute what I'm saying.
I am absolutely going to refute what you're saying. Michigan has not, even in its remarkable run that Michigan has been on. Notice I didn't say we because I don't suit up for them. Michigan.
You might as well.
Oh well.
Them and the Jets.
No, they don't need. They don't need me suiting up. Look. You've seen my 40. I'm not winding up on the wall of the locker room. Let's put it that way. That's Brady's turf.
Nice.
Okay. But Michigan has not shown the ability to be better than Georgia or Alabama right now. We're better. We're more improved. We've beaten our rival 2 years in a row, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But it's a new world, too. Georgia losing to Alabama or Alabama losing to Georgia during the regular season, it's not going to knock them out of the playoffs now. There's going to be 12 teams
when
now.
It goes to 12.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's a new world right now. It's just that this is where it comes to me, and my problem is my school must play its blood rival and, as it turns out, best team in the conference other than them.
Because you're in the same division.
Year in and year out.
You're in the same division.
Not anymore. It's now going to be a big old mosh pit.
There you go.
Which, to the point now, is an issue for a lot of people that Michigan and Ohio State might play each other in back-to-back weeks now. Because Michigan and Ohio State play the last game of the regular season every year. That might be for nothing because they've already clinched the top two spots in the conference. So now Michigan and Ohio State might play each other 2 weeks in a row, with the big one being for the Big Ten championship.
So because just stop it's now playing in the regular season and play in the Big Ten title.
That's for the SEC, where it just means more, except the two teams that are the best year in and year out in the conference that is reimagining its schedule decides still not important to play each other every year.
Because Georgia being a national power is a recent development.
Yeah.
True. But now We're reimagining
But
everything.
the schedules are made a decade in advance.
Well, redo them. You can redo them. It's simple. Redo them.
How much do you want the goalpost moved for your argument in this?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
But everything that I'm saying is not impossible. It's not impossible.
I mean,
Michigan
getting things done in college football is impossible.
Michigan plays USC and UCLA together in the first year that those two new schools are in the Big Ten, and then they play neither of them the next year. They decided to split them up for Ohio State, where they play one in 2024 and one in 2025. Get it? Still over a 2-year span. They play the same number of times. I'm saying that it's new. They're making it up now. They just made it up now. And the now is when Georgia is back-to-back champions of the entire sport. And Alabama's coach is rightfully telling Joel Klatt, you're choosing the teams with the best records, not the teams that are the best to go play. That's now old school. We don't have to worry about that anymore because Georgia and Alabama are going to make it because they're two of the best programs in the sport, where arguably the SEC is the best conference in the sport, and the two best schools should play each other every year, and they have the ability to make that happen now. Let's ride. Where it just means more.
We're
So
not,
let's see.
we're not going to have conferences soon in college football.
I guess we could sit here and say a meteor could hit us all and none of this matters, but yes.
California schools are now in the Big Ten.
I know, it's
Conferences
crazy.
are over.
I'm saying to you, Georgia and Alabama should play each other every year.
And I say they do.
Well, if they have to,
In
circumstances.
in the SEC championship. How is that not good enough for you?
Because they don't play each other during the regular season, and they should. They should. The NFL has first place teams from the previous year have to play each other the next year in the conference.
NFL and college football are not the same.
Ask an SEC fan.
They're not.
The NFL's ninth division, according to them.
Not the same.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.